in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League Wild Card playoff between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Cole Parker gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Stepping into the box, Andrew the man. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The man.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Into the stands. He got it.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Kelly Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a throw over. Runners back. On the move is Trout from first. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Mac Daddy, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for Detroit. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Chris Rose is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's been a very good Major League pitcher. I love the fact he's always solid. He doesn't complain. He wants the baseball. His career ERA is under 3.5. So I'm looking for him again to have another one of those outings where he's durable and goes after the hitters.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Myers is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Bases are empty. One man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Upton is up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Joey Gallo.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Digging in, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up now, Austin Kelton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Will Myers. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now the 3-1 home to Myers. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Leo Parker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Leo Parker.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 6. Right fielder, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first with 1 down. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three 3-0 pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. Set. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Squared that one up just a little late. One and one, here it is. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 left for the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready for another chance. Andrew, the man, he'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
The man.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Mike.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Kelly Jones. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Altuve into shallow center. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Mac Daddy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mac Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, that's out.
Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, the 3 balls here, maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. He drew a walk his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup when you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's another 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Leo Parker.
Digging in now, Leo Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. for the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, Matt, they got a middle-of-the-order guy. He's already walked in his first AB, and now he's got a 2-0 count. I'll tell you what, they are pitching him carefully.
Now here's the pitch. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there, and they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Chopper foul. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0.
Leading off for Detroit, catcher Austin Kelton.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
First baseman number 7, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, a 1-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now another 1-2. Ball two.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
You gotta love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at bat.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Andrew the man, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Left fielder, Mike Trout.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate two. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Standing in now, Kelly Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Tigers have opened it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Mac Daddy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tigers lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Gallo posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Center fielder number 4.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Ryan Dull takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Joey Gallo.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The 0-2 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Justin Upton now as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Kelton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Set to deal on 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilmer Flores.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers is there. 1 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit to 3rd. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Upton ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Into the box now, Leo Parker, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, Let's take a look at our game summary. Stepping in, Will Myers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's dead center for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Andrew, the man. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two and 0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Jones.
Into the box, Kelly Jones. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Into the box now, Mac Daddy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Tigers are out in front, 6-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
1 out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Here's George Springer. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Joey Gallo now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
13, Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bregman waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Kelton.
Ready once again, Austin Kelton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you've got to at least throw strikes here.
Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Will Myers would be next. 2 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's Will Myers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for the
He comes in
Astros.
0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. Weak chopper to the left side. Barehanded at his ankles. Got him! And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Strike called. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Carlos Correa is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
The 3-2 one more time. Popped up. Gallo is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Misses. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bregman going back on it at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
For the Tigers, right fielder, Andrew the Man.
Now at the plate, Andrew the Man. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, Altuve. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Now batting.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
In now, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Center field.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Erasmo Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Kelly Jones, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. One and two, here it comes. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Set to deal on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Mac.
Striding in, Mac Daddy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. J.R. Graham comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
67, J.R. Graham. Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Myers will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
First baseman number 21, Leo Parker.
Now at the plate, Leo Parker. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.